Shadur had a little downtime last night, and he decided to jump on Twix and chop it up with the fans, bro. Now, one thing about Shadur and his brothers, they always gonna show love to the fans because we all know, without the fans, the hype wouldn't be as big.
Shedeur Sanders just dropped a bomb so big, it made college football Twitter implode. Forget team spirit, this is a full-blown quarterback coup, and guess who's holding the receipts? Let's just say Dillion Gabriel might want to start warming that bench because Shedur's not here to play nice anymore.
We know one of the hottest storylines in the NFL is Shedeur Sanders going to start this New York Jets game because we know Dillion Gabriel's bad. I mean, he's really, really bad.
Cleveland's in chaos again, and this time it's not the weather or another quarterback meltdown. It's Shedeur Sanders casually dropping what might be the most subtle career bomb of the season.
Hell hath frozen over because I'm now in lockstep with everybody else. It is time. It is time for the Cleveland Browns to do what everybody knows they need to do. Right now in the moment, Dillion Gabriel can't play. I don't know that Shadur is better. None of us do, because we've never seen him play an NFL game. But I know this for a fact. He's not worse.
One Twitch stream, a few cryptic lines, and suddenly the internet's convinced we're witnessing a full-blown quarterback coup in real time. Forget Halloween horror movies. This is the real thriller. So, Shedur's out here saying he's got treatment and needs to get big ready.
I don't think they close, though. Like, it got so bad, I had to go back to watch Oregon, right? Just to make sure I wasn't tripping. I watched Oregon and I watched Shadur. Nobody can tell me that he's better than Shadur. You can't tell me that.
No, not at Shedur's
You cannot
best.
tell me that.
Not at Shedur's best.
You can't tell me that.
No.
I watched enough tape and I watched enough football and I know enough to see. When I watch these two dudes, I'll probably watch over 20 games. Just to make sure I wasn't tripping. There's no way nobody that watched both of their films would say he's better than Shadur.
Yeah, because when an athlete says that, it never means yoga or a protein shake. It means something's cooking, and somebody's job might be on the chopping block. Dillion Gabriel, my guy, maybe don't unpack those cleats just yet.
Let Dillion Gabriel stand on his own merits. If he's starting quarterback, let him fight through his situation, and you get him ready to play, Kevin. You coach your tail off. But we're not going to use somebody as some shield.
I know that as a fact today because you can't possibly be worse. Let's all get together and let's celebrate. It is time for the Cleveland Browns to do what's right and give Shedeur Sanders an opportunity to be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Dillion Gabriel's garbage. He's got to go.
The seat under you is starting to smoke. And let's be honest, no one needed divine intervention to see this coming. Dillon's been playing like he downloaded the demo version of quarterback mode and forgot to buy the upgrade. Meanwhile, Shedur's sitting there liking tweets, nodding in emojis, and throwing just enough breadcrumbs for the fan base to lose their collective minds.
Let's talk about the fake back tightness. Kevin's horrific head coach. Hey, man, I believe him. If Shedeur say his back hurt, I'm going to take his word for it. His guy Boogie said his back was hurt. I'm going to take his word for it. And you know what? I ain't even mad at it because I don't want Shedeur Sanders coming in and being some sort of field. So no, if Dillion Gabriel is your starting quarterback, like I said last week, you let him finish the game. When you put Shedeur Sanders in, create a game plan for him and let him cook. We're not going to play these little games back and forth all the time.
But here's where it gets deliciously messy. The Cleveland back injury mystery. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it just another episode in the endless soap opera called Days of Our Browns?
The thing about Dillion and Shadur is Dillion Gabriel started getting first-team reps immediately after he was drafted. The team, Kevin Stefanski, the coach staff, they said, this guy's ready for that. He's advanced. He understands the terminology. He understands how the offense operates. He's done this. He gets first-team reps. He's ready to go. We're confident enough in him to trade Kenny Pickett and make him the backup quarterback. We're confident enough to make him the starter, and then we'll trade Joe Flacco and just get him out of here anyway because we're confident in what Dillion Gabriel can do.
At this point, even Google Maps can't find where the truth lives in Cleveland, and who can blame them? This team's medical updates are about as reliable as a politician's promise. But now Shedur's out here saying he's getting treatment and getting ready, big ready. That's not the language of a man sitting out. That's the language of a man sharpening his cleats for a takeover.
You have to maximize opportunities even if there aren't a ton of reps to go around. You got to be creative with how you create some extra reps. specifically to get Shedeur ready if you can't get a bunch of reps there. So the good news is both guys are bought in and doing a good job of working hard and understanding how important those opportunities are, to be ready for the team. So it is a unique situation. I don't know how many times it's probably happened, but probably not a lot. And we have the right two guys mentally right now in their demeanor and how they're prepping and how they're coming to work every day.
And let's not pretend this is happening in a vacuum. Because let's face it, if Shadur goes out there and drops 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, that's not just a win. That's Stefanski's resignation letter delivered in HD.
He had all summer, all training camp, all preseason as that, the rookie that was taking first team reps. And after 4 games, it's clearly obvious he is not anything close to what they told us. And all they've told us is that Shadur is not any of that stuff. This is supposed to be Kevin's guy, and he can't even run the freaking offense for Kevin. But now it's been 4 games. In 4 games, you should have seen at least a throw, a play where you said, ooh. Now there you go. That's a play that a franchise quarterback or a good starter can make.
The math is simple. Bad coach plus underperforming quarterback equals pressure cooker. Add one charismatic backup with star DNA and boom, you've got yourself a potential locker room revolution. You can almost hear the whispers in the hallway. If Shadur starts, we might actually win something. Dangerous words in Cleveland, where hope is usually treated like a banned substance.
This against the one defense, let him practice with the number 1 offense, get him ready to play, and go take him to New York and let him play against the Jets. Should Sanders start after the bye in New York? Aaron.
I'm kind of ready for it, yeah.
Exactly.
Carmen.
Y'all is.
Yes.
I think we all ready to see Shedeur.
Give him the bye.
At this point, no question about it. Shedeur definitely deserved to be playing. And why he's not playing for the life of me, I don't know.
And then there's Josh Cribbs, the former wide receiver turned podcast prophet, jumping into the mix. Even he's hinting that maybe, just maybe, this was always the plan. The organization might have drafted Shadur as a long game. Let the old guard burn out while the rookie waits in the shadows. Except the shadows are starting to get crowded, and Shadur's Twitch light just turned on.
They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. They don't like Shadur. It's like, I mean, you can't hide it no much more. Like, there was a discussion about if a guy from the practice squad should be the number 2 quarterback. Now, granted, they made Shadur number 2, but it was, how's that even a question? I've been on the roster since game 1. But I'll just say this, though. It's always been Shadur time, right? You go on a season with Joe Flacco as your quarterback, like, you didn't take this year serious.
Yeah.
Why is he starting? But I will say this, though. Dillion Gabriel, I mean, he didn't look terrible. He's a rookie.
Correct.
Right? He showed me something.
And honestly, can you blame them? Big Ready doesn't sound like it might. It sounds like the calm before a very public football storm. So now all eyes are on Cleveland. The drama's juicier than a mid-season finale, and every play, post, and Twitch stream feels like a teaser trailer for the inevitable, Shadur's grand entrance.
Trying to raise Shedeur stock up a little bit as we get closer to him playing for the season. We need to pump out Shedeur content, bro. I want the world to watch Shedeur when he make his debut. I want him to break all top reviewing records, land big time endorsements, even more than what he already got. So we for to turn the heat up when it comes to the Shedeur. So if you don't like Shedeur, you really ain't gonna like me, because I'm finna be all Shedeur out these next coming weeks.
But what do you think? Was this all part of Shadur's master plan, or did Dillion just hand him the spotlight on a silver platter? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, subscribe for more wild twists, and share this video before Cleveland changes the storyline again.